Welcome back to the old Polish farm. Been having trouble the last few days getting videos to process up to HD on YouTube. Apologize for the lateness of the videos getting published. I had one from Ohio farm that I published before it had finished processing up to HD, and I was not satisfied with the outcome of that. And I know there were a few people that watched the video when it first came out before it finished processing up to HD. I apologize if it didn't look very good for you. We're in the afternoon of March 2 here at the old Polish farm. We finished up this morning feeding the cows, so they're fine for today. And I will probably consider doing feeding of the cows off camera in the future. We'll see if there's a lot of other stuff going on. So we did some fertilizing contracts this morning, and apparently that has gone pretty far for us in the sense that there are other people who want their fields fertilized. And it's gotten to the point where I'm probably going to use up all the fertilizer I have. I'm going to grab the trailer, go up and buy some more. Because we're going to need it with us. Whoa. There we go. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'll go up to the store and I'll buy like another 5 bags, take them with us, and we'll refill. Out there at the fields and then bring whatever's left back here. So this is a partial. I'll leave that there. Okay. So fortunately, this fertilizer spreader's got a attachment point on the back that we can utilize to connect to the trailer. So we'll have the fertilizer spreader and the trailer with us. Yeah, watch and see what other contracts were going to come up, but really the only thing that's available right now is fertilizing, so that's what we'll do. There it is. Lights and the hydraulics lines aren't hooked up though. Just have to deal with that. So fields we're going to do, a couple of the larger ones over on the other side of the railroad tracks. We'll run up to the store first. We'll grab ourselves a quick 5 bags of fertilizer. I don't know why I look that way, because, well, that's the way you should look. Hardly anything ever, or there's never anything coming from that way. I shouldn't say hardly. I've never seen a car come from that way. But, of course, I have it. I know this always ends badly for me when I do that corner from in cab. I guess not always, sometimes. Kind of in the middle, but oh well. Yeah, I need 5 bags of fertilizer. Excuse me. Thank you. I realize I probably should have got 6 the way they're gonna stack. That's alright. And away we go. Fertilizing is the easiest way to make money in this game. And then baling is always a good way to make money, but it takes longer, usually. But fertilizing is usually pretty quick, especially if you get like that 42-meter broadcast spreader. Just like the one I'm using on Ohio Farm. We'll get out to the field here and we'll probably do a time lapse. Of course, yeah, there's not terribly a lot going on just yet. I mean, I know we did fertilizing this morning. which was in the last episode, but that's really all that's been made available to us to do right now, so. Could cultivate our field, but it's March 2 right, or mid-March right now. Figure we'd cultivate it in late March, and then we'll drill soybeans in it at the beginning of April. I'm trying to think, there weren't contracts available at the beginning of March, were there? I don't remember. I think it's going to be this one right here, okay? Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm positive that's it. Stick the trailer off here. And then starts fertilizing. Oh wow. I mean, this has got a fair working width. I guess 10 meters, not bad for such a little broadcast spreader that it is. And I love the animation on it. I do. Yeah. Really full still, so you can't see the little rod going around. But wow, it's 3 o'clock already. What time was it when, it was probably 1:30 by the time I met you in the house? Wow. Might go pretty quick, I guess. This March is probably going to be dark around 6 o'clock. We got another 3 hours. Might get this done. Train traffic's pretty heavy. that one took a while. Hopefully the next one will go a little quicker. Not sure which one it is here. I think it's the middle one here. Next one up. Fill up the broadcast spreader again before we start. There we go. Reach it, yeah. That was quick. Ooh. Hope I have enough. Yeah, I thought I was going to have leftover on I was done. May run out. Well, it's a little after 6, and we did get done, and we didn't run out of fertilizer, so that's good. Alright, we didn't run out of fertilizer before we got done. Get this back to the house and we'll collect on those. That should bring us up close to 50,000 euros, I think. That'll be pretty impressive. So yeah, this was fertilizer day. We'll come back. Tomorrow is the end of March. We can we can cultivate in our lights on for safety. Oh, better wait. Cultivate in our oilseed radish tomorrow at the end of March. I'm trying to think what's the quickest way home. I think go down, take the track up, and down past the pond. Church. Alright, this track here. Then we'll come out this way down past the pond where we borrow our water. The money is fair. I'm not really concerned about it. Somebody suggested I put some lights here in the yard. It's a good idea. I gotta look and find the right ones. There, we're gonna go through the center door here. Hope that's in far enough. I think it is. Not very bright. Not like the other building. Yeah, it's getting dark already. There we go. Yeah, I should consider putting lights in here, but the winter's almost over, so suddenly it's not going to be as much of a problem again. All right, let's collect on those contracts quick. So yeah, wow, just shy of 50,000 euros after we collected on that. That's awesome. Fairly productive day. Made quite a bit of money doing fertilizing contracts. I'll come back tomorrow and get that field cultivated, get ready to drill the soybeans. Good morning. It's the end of March now. We're farming again. I think this is the last pot of the Astra Medina coffee I'm going to be able to have. I don't think I have enough grounds to make another pot. I'm going to miss it. I got a little bit that I guess I could flavor the next pot with. It'll be a hybrid. But man, I enjoyed that coffee. It was gone too soon. All right. Not sure. The plan for today is to hello girls, come on. I gotta feed them, but you've seen enough of that, right? 3 times in the last episode. That's ridiculous, right? Nothing here yet. So yeah, I think the plan was to put soybeans in this field. So I think, yeah, we can cultivate it, the oilseed radish in. And then tomorrow we'll be ready to put in the soybeans. Guess I should just kind of take a look around, make sure everything looks good. This is our canola field. Looks like, is that? Thought there was maybe some weeds, but looks okay. And then that's our winter wheat over there. I tend to rely on wheat on this map quite a bit, I guess. Well, we've only been here a couple of years. So I guess really can't make any definitive statements like that. Cultivate, right? So yeah, mid-March we took on a bunch of fertilizing contracts, so we're up nearly, we were closer to 50,000 before, but we had some property maintenance costs overnight. I wonder, if you play on 1 day month, are the maintenance costs the same? So the more days that you're playing in your month, your maintenance costs are greater for a month, right? I wonder if that's accurate. I don't know, I almost always play on 3-day months. I feel it's more immersive having the day-night cycles that you do. And my argument has been, and you've probably heard it before, is if you're playing, well, I'm playing at 6 times speed though, because I wanted this to go quicker, and it's small fields. So anyway, my argument previously had been, that's either here to there, that kind of, I digress. My argument has been that I normally play on like 3 times speed, like on the Ohio farm. So if I'm playing 3-day months at 3 times speed, to me it seems like that's the same thing as playing 1-day months at 1 time speed. Plus maybe, I don't know if it affects contracts or used equipment at all. I would think it would affect used equipment in the sense that, you know, there's more days. I don't know how quickly maybe it changes more quickly on 1-day months though, and you still get the same amount of options and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this going. Sit here running my mouth. Right. So we're going to cultivate in the oilseed radish. I don't want to get into that. I don't think I don't know how grown it is at this point. The winter wheat. I'm gonna stay out of it. No, they haven't had like options for narrow row crop tires and stuff for the tractors that we're using. This shouldn't really take too long, I don't think. I don't know. Should probably time lapse it, but I don't know if I'm gonna, because I don't know if there's gonna be really anything else to do. I can feed the cows, and you can watch me do that again. I think you'd rather see that time lapse than this. I don't know. They're going to put in that field by the dairy. I think that's likely our next land purchase. So I'm going to play the game of I'm going to let the previous owner, or the current owner rather, plant and care for the crops and stuff, and then I'll swoop in at the end of the year right before harvest and buy it out from under them. I know, it's a little a little questionable, but not nearly as bad as the guys who go around, buy a field with the crop in it, harvest it, and then sell it. Now that's pretty devious. I mean, if you're playing a game, I suppose that's fine. But I'm doing this, I'm not playing a game, I'm doing a simulation. So that kind of stuff ain't gonna fly. So I'm trying to think, this will give us, a fertilizing state on the field. And then we can seed the crop. We'll drill the soybeans in. And then we'll check, see if we got weeds, which we probably will. And then we can use a weeder, and that weeder that we have, that harrows, also gives it a fertilizing state. So that would be our 2. I think that's what will happen. Trying to do a screenshot capture there, and I was out of storage on the PlayStation 5, so I had to go in and delete an old episode. It's kind of annoying, the PlayStation 5, so if you put an external storage on it, it's not like PlayStation 4. You can't play the games from the external storage. So I was bummed about that. My son's been pushing me to, hey, we should get an external storage for PS5 so we have more storage. Well, he went and did some research, and you can get a solid state drive that you can actually put inside PlayStation 5, and you can play games from that. Whereas if you had the external storage, you have to move the game. You can store a game on there, but you have to move it into the onboard storage on the PS5 to be able to play it. So you gotta kind of move games back and forth. He's got a ton of games downloaded that are on here. I don't think he really plays them, but that's what takes up most of the space. All I have on here is Farming Simulator, and then my media projects as I'm making my recording. So it's all Share Factory and then, media library. Probably have to do that sometime soon. It would certainly make things easier where I don't have a an interruption in the middle of gameplay when I start a new video clip and it says, oh, there's no room. Like just happened to me. No room to store it, can't do another one. so we're going to be done with this fairly quickly. And then what are we going to do for the rest of March? Well, we'll have to check to see if there's any contracts. And keep an eye on the used equipment. We bought that tractor, that big tractor, which we can't even store in a building. I think at a minimum that'll be great for plowing. And I think next year we'll probably have to do another corn silage. That way we'll keep the silage up. I don't know if there's something I could store it in. I do need to clean them. Clean the silage pit out. Well, I guess as long as you get it out right before you fill it again, you could at the last minute, sell off whatever you have left. Of course, while you're fermenting your new, what I could do, and I would do it off camera so you didn't have to watch it, I could just fill up all the feed inside the cow barn. That way I wouldn't have to do the pretty much daily mixing up. I think I talked about that in the winter time. When there wasn't nothing else to do, it was fine. But now that we've got farming going on, we may not have time to do that. Well, I guess you always have time to do it in the dark, early in the morning, or late at night. Back in FS19, when I was doing, what was it even about? 6 Ashes. Pretty much every day I would get up. I was running the Seasons mod in FS19. Every day I would get up, and I had a routine of just taking care of the animals, clean out the pigs, feed the pigs, take the manure over to the greenhouses at the honey pot allotment. I had an apple orchard that I would need to fertilize, cows to take care of. That was how I started the day. I usually didn't video any of that. Alright, well, it's cultivated. Didn't take too long at all. I think I have seed sufficient to drill that tomorrow. In April. Oh, it's kind of rain. Can't believe how many cows can fit in this small dairy barn. That suggested I get more cows. That way it would produce milk faster. Speaking of milk, do we have enough? I have to check. How you doing, girls? Not enough milk. That's all right. Let's go up in the house, have some more coffee. Check the used machinery sale. Oh, gonna miss that. I hope the next coffee I try is good. I got some from Quindío. And then I got Juan Valdez Finca, I think. And the beans, I'll have to grind it. All right, let's check used machinery. That's interesting. Wow. Quite a bit of forage harvester. I've never used that. That's pretty cool. But we got the one up at and yeah, that's a lot of money. We don't have that much money. Yeah. There's a fertilizing contract just down the road. We could do that quick, maybe. You want to see more fertilizing? How are we doing? Oh, let's put this in there. You know what happens next. So, I got this grass bale in here, right? Which is left in here. These were 600. There's probably 200 here. Oh no, 504. Interesting. Okay. So if I put this in, we'll check on the cows. Got just a little bit of bedding. What do we got? Yeah. Looks good. I can mix up a lot more and put it in here. I also could put a lot more straw in there for bedding. I think maybe that's what I ought to do. That's how I'll spend the rest of the day. Kind of try and make that so it'll be a little less less work here as we get busier, maybe. Yeah, I didn't mind so much in the winter time because really there wasn't anything to do. I'm gonna take 2 of these. Actually, let's just take a whole. Take 2 more. Let's take it all the way down. Oh, I still got small haze. What am I doing? I don't even know. I thought I was out of those. This one's gonna go here. This will go in. This one will go in. The rest of these I'll put in. Hey, I want to thank you for hanging out with me here at the old Polish farm. I know your time's valuable to you. And I appreciate that you chose to spend some of it here with me. I'm going to feed the cows a little more. That way we'll be safe to focus on farming. Hope you come back, visit us again here on the old Polish farm. We'll see you next time.
PlayStation